Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Hello, everybody. Good evening. Little late night money. Look at lines here for week 7 as we close out here. Like, subscribe, ring the bell. Listen, uh, bookie blasters, and picks parlays. Come on over to Max Wager, win free pick side of things for the midday money show live 7 days a week. I say this all the time here on weekends. But during the week, only Max Wager is winning free picks for the midday money show with yours truly. Why wouldn't you want to come in, say hello to me every day? But we'll get into it. We're going to start right off the bat, jump into Thursday night action. Now, I loaded these up earlier this afternoon after the afternoon games. I was having a good day coming into this Cowboy game. Cowboys in the under here, but I was 5-2 coming in. Not too bad. But all right, so these lines might be a little different. They do change. All right, so I apologize if they're not up to snuff. I'll pull up a live feed as we do the show too, as well, to look at the games. I'll tell you what I think of each one and what I've already gone down on. So 2.5. I see some 2s out here right now with Arizona, and I see a random 44.5, about 45s. Come down a little drop here. Why wouldn't it? Arizona looks terrible. Cliffy giving Hackett and Mike McCarthy. Why not put up him here? Add him to the idiot list of head coaches. No real opinion on this game. Maybe lean Saints, showing some heart under Dalton there. Saints possibly in a pick 'em. Trying to get a point. I just go money line, if anything, on this game. But no skin in it for me. Dallas next week. Why not get down on them now? Looks like you're going to get run out of the building. Dak should be back. Latest 7 here with the Lions. Again, have not bet it. I'm probably going to jump on Dallas here, especially after a poor performance here on TV on a Sunday night. Not looking good at all. And I was thinking maybe you'd see a Dak sighting here, perhaps. Maybe pops in for second half or something. Listen, I'm worried about my total here. I mean, I got a 45.5. This game's going to be 37-0, and Dallas will score 2 late or something here. It is what it is. So Dallas will probably be a play for me. I haven't bet him yet. I did bet what I got 3, 6, 7. I got 8 games bet for next week. This is not one of them. This one is though. I took the Giants. We said Giants today if you watch the Midday Money Show. Giants got there for us. This line has ticked down to a 2.5 mark. Got the Giants here at 3. I already bet them at 3. I would really like this more if New York would stop playing from behind. Can you get out to a lead instead of having a sweat? Come on. Give me Giants here and the 3. Colts or Titans. Colts pulled out a miracle today for me. I saw, what's his name? Matt Ryan takes like a knee. I'm thinking they're going to kick a field goal to win it by like 2 in the circa they're laying 2.5. I'm like, you got to be kidding me here. I got them in midday money at a pick 'em, right? Minus 117 on the money line. And then they pull out a Hail Mary there for a nice cover. I'll take it. I want to actually say Tennessee here off their bye week. We have a lot of teams in must-win kind of modes here. I don't know. I got a team rested. I got the Colts off a grinder. I had been jumping on a lot of Colt totals. I had the under again today. But again, this was opener at, where's my Colts line here? 42. Hasn't really moved at all. Still, it's actually gotten up a half a point. So we think Matt Ryan is back to being an NFL quarterback, I guess. So I don't know. I kind of like Tennessee. We'll grab one more game here, and we'll hit the comments. I see the comments are all lighting up over here, so I'll get to those in a minute. I don't have them opened up, I'm doing the banners here. Falcons and Bengals. I put this on Twitter. I said Falcons +7 for me. Besides all they do is cover, they actually win some games every once in a while. I see a 5.5 offshore. I see one random 7. Everywhere else, I got 6.5s and a couple 6s. I know people love Joe Burrow and Chase, but yeah, you could score some points. You also give up a bunch of points. I'll take the Falcons here getting a touchdown. Well, now 6.5, whatever you can. Get the points now with Atlanta. You want to take an over here? It was 45.5. I'm seeing right now live, and it was a 44. So it's gone up a half a point since the opener last Wednesday. So not much has changed there. But give me some Falcon money. Sure, I'll grab them. Tough day today. Mom said there are days like this. Tough day. If you had a tough day today, Eric, it's because you had all the faves. What were you doing today? You're taking Tampa Bay, right? Who'd you have? The Niners. No way the Niners could lose. Line keeps coming down. It's easy. Oh, I had a good day. I should have had a much better day. I mean, 5-2. I should have been 9-3 or something. I mean, this was a great day. That other might destroy me in Dallas. Yeah, seriously. I mean, Philly's going to put up 40 on them, and Dallas is going to score some garbage touchdown to bury my 45.5. Come on, Eric. What did you do? What did you bet today? Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry you had a bad one. Where were you? Should have came into the chat. Were you in the chat this morning? Dak is back next week. Later touchdown with Dallas next week. I'm going to come back under in the Bucks-Panthers game. I want nothing to do with either of those teams. No, thank you. I did good today. I'm 5-2 in my NFL right now on the site. Even better, my personal. Free mind, welcome. Overland of Cincy, yes. Don, what do you say? Tough day. Dallas getting crushed. Tough day. Man. So, I mean, people say they had a tough day. I know exactly what people bet. I mean, I even said on Twitter. I said Niners outright losers, Baltimore outright losers. Who else? Green Bay outright losers. People liked Miami today for some crazy reason. I have no idea why. Tampa Bay going down. Arizona was a favorite. They lost. Kansas City, I'm sure everybody jumped on 3.5 with KC. Yeah. Public got mauled today. That's why we don't bet all the faves all the time. Seems easy. Yeah. Well, come on. No way. Tampa Bay laying 10 points. Yeah. Tennessee all the way. Refs will behave to make Tennessee coach happy. Good. We'll have a meeting soon. Tell the refs to make Tennessee coach happy. I just like them because they're coming out of the bye weekend. You got Indy off of a tough one. Give me the Tennessee in a desperation kind of mode here. Trail Falcons over. Sure. Hawaii. Yes, they did. I haven't looked at that before, James. Just when I was looking at some Mount West stuff for next week, I already got down to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 college games already. Yes, nice win for you. Excellent. Good job. Great job. Dog day. Yes, it was. We had the Jets. Never in doubt, the Jets. Only had one play today. Is this again the Raiders get on track? We'll get to that in a second. Browns Ravens killed me. Yeah, I liked Cleveland today. I said that. I said I could see Cleveland, but on the flip side of that, I could see New England because every game Cleveland is, it's at the end. Somebody's going to win at the end. So if you're getting 3, New England. I think I had the over. We did the Total Chaos, I believe. Did I do that in Total Chaos, or maybe that was a rapid fire with Allie. I think I said New England in the over in that. Vikings. Yeah, I had Minnesota. I had Minnesota plus 2.5. That's how we do look headlines, folks. We get down on better numbers. Pull the trigger on the Jets for next week. I took the under Jets. You have them against Colorado for this week. Who's that? Hawaii? A lot of upset, CJ. Hey, hopefully you had a good day. Should have had a good day. Back to next week's game. So Browns and Ravens. I bet the Browns +6. You could laugh at me. I get it. Ravens coming off a loss. You have Ravens. All they got to do is win by a touchdown. The Browns are bad. They just lost to Zappy. I'll take the 6. Give me the 6 here with Cleveland. And there's not much more to that, man. That's just the team. I look at this line. Why isn't it 8? Why is it a 6? I'm sure it's going to go up. I'll have a bad number here. Can I wait on some of my games when I put them out? I guess I could. But I mean, if we're waiting, could have waited on Jets too. Instead of having a +10 or 9.5, we get a 7. Not that make a difference, but you always want a better number. But I did bet the Browns here. Did bet the Browns. Tampa, Carolina. Do you really want to get involved with this game? They threw Robbie Anderson out. They said, go take a hike. So he's going to be traded in a week. Where's he going? How about the Dallas? Dallas could use another wide receiver. Who needs a wide receiver? Maybe back to the Jets. Did he burn his bridges with the Jets? Green Bay, perhaps. Maybe the Rams. Buffalo. Are they signing OBJ? Is this a game you want to get involved with? Tampa again. A near double-digit fave on the road. No, thank you. No, thank you. Pack versus Washington. This game's come down. So this was a 6.5. And here we go. I see 5s. I see half 5s, half 5.5s, and a 4.5 at Penny. Yeah. Sign me up. And listen, Washington, you got some extra rest. Green Bay, again, I hate these 5.5s. It's extra as Washington. Actually, I'm thinking, go. Excuse me for yawning. It's late. I'm up early doing my numbers. So I'm not. I kind of want to take Washington here. Have not bet it yet. It's come down. I should have got to 6.5. I waited. It's come down an entire point. Jets Denver, 4:00 action. I'm on the under the 43 here. And someone mentioned taking the Jets here. You're getting the extra hook. It looks good. You know what I say. I see that 3.5. I want to take Denver. Who knows we're getting here? So we're going to get Denver short week off the Chargers, which is never, you play division games like this, and then here you go against the Jets. Do we love them in this spot? Who do they have next week? Do they have a bye? Nope, they're home. Oh, I'm on a wrong week. So the week after, Denver is in London. After the Jets game, they're in London against the Jaguars. Man, I guess we just keep punishing England since we kicked them out of here. Early line here is Broncos as a 6-point fave. Yeah. If I'm getting a Jaguars in 6.5, I'm going to try to lock that in on Wednesday. Sign me up on that, Denver. A Denver team that scored like 11, 9, 16 points. Here, though, under. Texans, Raiders. Someone mentioned Raiders, just where they get on track. I don't know. I want to take the Texans. At least you're going to come. They give you solid effort. How about an over? I will go over 43.5 here. Maybe I should bet this. Maybe I should bet this game. Maybe we do a little over here. The Raiders. Do we really want to back the Raiders to? We're finally going to get good now. Now we're getting good. What's the score? It's 20-6, 27. Did they miss an extra point? What did I miss here? All right, live line here is a 3. I see some, of course, 2 jokers with 3.5s out. Everybody else has 3s. So you think Dallas is going to make a move in the second half? Even if it goes 7-7, the total is 20. I see a 19 and a half out there. That they're going to move that. Yep, here we go. 19 and a half, 20s across the board. 20 and a half is too much. Everybody's dropping to 20. One book, 19 and a half, laying at 25. Um, if you could get that under 20 and a half still, I would go to the under there. Yeah. So that's the live number. Threes and 20s, we'll call it. Juiced up. Shaded a little bit to, here we go. They just moved it off of that juiced up minus 120 to a 20 and a half. I'd start to think the under. We got well, 20 and 3, basically, huh? 20 and 3 is what we're seeing. Well, I'll tell you what I think. I would say under. This game here, though, let's get back to next week's stuff. I like the Raiders. All right, a couple games left. Let's get back to the comments, see if I get to anybody here. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? A lot of upsets. Under Cleveland against the Ravens. No, the Ravens give up points. I'm not sold on their defense. Falcons might win the AFC South. You know, how about that? That's the team everybody thought would be the worst, right? Now, Marcus Mariota, when are you going to give the rookie a shot down here? Let him get in there. Man, good for the Falcons. Good for the Falcons. Of course, I don't bet. Of course, I've had Falcons for last couple of years. I mean, I've said it in the chat. Saints on Thursday. Cardinals back on the road, short week. Well, the Cardinals are home. It's a home game for them. I just like New Orleans because they're kind of playing pretty good lately. Putting some points on the board, which is more than I could say for Arizona. And I can't say the Arizona coach. We've said this before. That number on the Browns is a pay-chological trick. Is that supposed to be a psychological trick, the Browns number? The old 5.5 or 6? Listen, 6, I'm taking the Browns. I took them. I bet them already. The fake Cardinals before the short week. Why do we fade the Saints because it's a short week? I mean, they're playing each other. They're both playing short weeks. They played on Sunday. They play on Thursday. It's also game, James. Like, last week we had a crap game. Did you have to play it? I didn't play it. I said I kind of like the Bears. I'm not playing them. This game here, I kind of like the Saints. Am I going to play it? I doubt it. You don't have to play it. And honestly, I think when people wake up on Tuesday, Wednesday, and they see they have NBA, they're not going to be worried about some crappy NFL matchup that could end 16 to 9. Stay away. You don't have to. Under Joe, what do we got here? What is this for? I don't know what that is. Yes, Wentz is out, but Heineke's a guy who's started before. I'll take a shot. Yes, I know. He started games. Give him a shot. He wasn't bad when he played. They might be better with him. Broncos next week over the Jets. I do kind of like the Broncos just because it's a 3.5. Again, though, but that's the short week where I'm worried about off a Monday night. Maybe to pull an upset. They're there with the defense. That's why I got the under. Give me the under first. Sidewise, I don't know. We'll see where it goes with that. T-Money, I know you had a good day today because you were dogging it up in the chat today. You said what? Giants, Atlanta, and the Jets all money line, I think you said? Or Pittsburgh? I know you mentioned all dogs because I was going to get on you when I was, obviously I see somebody come in daily best bets. I'm thinking, here we go. We got some clown in here. But then you totally redeemed yourself by throwing out a bunch of dog money lines. Yes, I know your Texans. They do. They cover. They'll be in it. You're there. So you put a little money line. You got a little dog. At least you're still making money. You're still making money even if the money line doesn't cash. Adams might come out angry versus the Texans. Um, maybe. I mean, probably since he's going to be in court in 2 weeks or in a month, whenever that is. Um, I don't care if he's coming out angry. The team still stinks. That's the problem with the Raiders. 23. That's the halftime score. We got 23 here at the half. Alrighty. Yeah, I would probably just lean to the under. I mean, actually, I don't even want to say under there because I could still see Philly scoring 2 to get to 34 and Dallas punching something in late. Rosario up now, one man on base innings the whole series right here. Let's go, Cleveland. We got Cleveland plus 160 today. And plus we got them to win in 4 or 5 games. Second half, I don't know. I mean, I want to say under, but part of me thinks that the Eagles still score and make this like 34, 10, 37, 13. I mean, I can see some garbage happening that really screws up my under here. I'm not betting anything in the second half, Fremont. Peter Zakopa of Ravens Candles defense. Thank you. The Ravens, as I said, we took the Giants today. Giants are a totally different team here. And also, I mean, do we forget? I think people don't even know that the Giants guy, DC, was with the Ravens. You don't think he knows that defense? Knows the offense? Listen, we get bailed out by a terrible Lamar interception, for sure. Pittsburgh plus 6. Thoughts against? I bet him already. I got him plus 7. James, follow me on Twitter. I posted it on Twitter. I said I think Steelers and Falcons plus touchdowns. I'm pulling the trigger on them. Packers, Washington under the 42. I could get behind that. Yeah, Joe. True. I don't know what I said, but I'm glad you agree. Hopefully it's about not betting the game because it's bad teams on Thursday night. Yanks and driver seats. What's that score? Still 4-2 in that game? Patriots. Patriots was the game. Yeah, but you know what, though? Here's the thing. Cowboys lose for you. I don't know how you could have I don't know what else you bet. If you took those other games on the money line, you should be up a little bit. Even if, unless you just roll everything into a one nut here on the Cowboys. I don't know why someone would do that. I know. I'm a Dallas fan. I bet Dallas today. I didn't say, I'm hitting good in football. I'm going to roll everything into one game. No siree, Bob. Eagles second half, money line, maybe a play, but I'm on Dallas for the game. If I hadn't, I'd be looking at the Eagles. Maybe Rush looks slow. Listen, you had the bad pick on the tip, all right, and then Slay steps in front of the other one. It is what it is. I mean, the Eagles have a good. This is why I bet the under. Eagles have a good defense. Dallas has a good defense. It's just that simple. Again, for me, second half, you want to lay the juice with the Eagles on the money line a little bit. I'm not gonna say no to that. I mean, this game could go 14-7 Eagles second half. Terrible. I'm with you. Trubisky for a decent game next week. Yes. Listen, I will take us a Trubisky. I mean, Miami, I don't care who's quarterbacking. Everybody used to love this team. This is not a great team. They weren't a great team with Tua. They had trouble scoring the ball. That's just the facts. They had a great fourth quarter versus the Ravens. Besides that, the offense had been terrible. Look at the Steelers. Had a good day. We also had a nice hit on Jet style. I said Jets. Dallas, don't get too crazy. I thought Dallas would be competitive. Yeah, listen. Cooper Rush, and I said somebody was like, you're like, I made a joke like, what's McCarthy doing? 4th and inches. I think a series before that, we saw Hurts go into the pile and go 6 yards on a rush. I don't understand 4th down, whether it's college or NFL. What the hell are we doing? Shotguns. Even I was watching a bit of the Buffalo game during dinner. We're doing halfback tosses on 4th and 1. What is going on? Your quarterbacks are 6'5". All you got to do is fall forward. Just fall forward. You just got to go this way. So I thought they'd be a little competitive. But Cooper Rush, again, I'm not saying I made a joke like, we can't have Cooper win because we'll have a quarterback controversy. He's done. He's. They talk about game managers. This guy's a game manager. He throws for 105 yards, no touchdowns, one touchdown. They control the clock for 42 minutes. They run the ball with Pollard and Zeke. I thought they'd be a little more competitive based on the defense, but you turn the ball over twice your own territory, deep your own territory, you're going to give up some points. It is what it is. I mean, Philly wins this one. You're going to come to play Dallas, and they're going to have Dak, and hopefully they have both their receivers playing, and Gallup and CeeDee Lamb. Probably a little different outcome. And you know what that's going to be? If Dallas wins that game, be like, well, the Phillies were already locked into this position, or they won the division, or it'll be a whole another sewer thing. Nobody's going to say, well, it's Cooper Rush. It'll be like they destroyed Dallas in October. 192. Yeah. 192. We're not doing that. NFL Week 7. Well, we've covered nearly all the games. I'll get the last couple ones out in a minute. 4th and inches. We all know McCarthy can't coach. Yeah, he's terrible. See, I mean, like, what are we doing? First of all, you should have a rollout. Like, where was the? And I was on the computer. I wasn't even watching the game. I saw someone posted a pic on Twitter. You don't challenge? These coaches can't. They can't help themselves throw the challenge flag. You'd think that it was every time they threw it, they got a bonus. This guy's not doing it, and that's fine. You want to go for it? Quarterback, I don't understand. Fine, quarterback Zeke. You're paying Zeke Elliott $30 million or whatever. You can pay him every season, every year. Some ridiculous contract. He got the first time. Yeah. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. All right, let's get back to the banners here. All right, Texas game. Chiefs and the Niners. I said this the other day. I took Kansas City at minus 125, and I got them at 117. This line's only going up. I said either – who did I say this? I said this to Jesse Shuley on Twitter. You can go find a conversation on my timeline. I said I took the Chiefs on Thursday, minus 117. There you go. It's right there. And now this line, I think, is already up to 2.5 or even 3, I think, Kansas City. 2.5s. I see a couple 3s out there. And this is why I took Kansas City on Thursday. 2 things are going to happen here. One of 2 things. They beat Buffalo. They lose to Buffalo. You beat Buffalo. They're the best team. The lines go up. Everybody's going to bet. Let's bet Kansas City. They're the Super Bowl favorites of the AFC. They lose to Buffalo. It's like, oh, my goodness. No way Kansas City loses 2 in a row. We got to, Andrew's going to bounce back here. Now we couple that with the way the Niners looked. Like absolute crap. Doesn't make a difference. We said take the Falcons today, right? We said, let's go Atlanta. Maybe they get some guys back on defense. I don't think it matters because Kansas City, and again, I like the over today in this Kansas City game, right? That didn't get there. I was like, man, how is this line not 60? Like you told me nobody gets to 60. Both teams did their thing. A couple picks in the end zone or deep in their own territory. Field goals instead of touchdowns inside the red zone. Now, for me, I thought Kansas City defense, after I saw them, what they did to the Raiders, I was like, maybe these guys aren't that good, which is why I kind of liked the over there against Buffalo. This Niner team is not an offensive juggernaut by any stretch of the means. Now, Chiefs going to have a little, off a win, maybe a little letdown spot, and you're going to be, no. Listen, Niners be pumped up, Super Bowl rematch, all that nonsense. Well, I know Andy Reid could outcoach Shanahan because he did it already in Super Bowl. Niners had a 10-point lead, and he pissed it away. That's what he does. He's terrible. And now, again, the Niners are – and I hate the Niners. The Niners, Packers, Steelers, there's certain teams – Philadelphia, certain teams I despise. I can't stand in NFL. Just like NBA got some teams I totally hate. This coach is terrible. Terrible. And the Niners, again, they just seem to always have a bunch of injuries all over the place. Well, wide receiver goes down, running backs, tight ends. The defense is in shambles. You want a questionable defense versus these guys? Again, it's on the timeline. I told Jesse, I said, no matter what happens, this line's going up. And it has. Seattle Chargers, 7.5, 53.5. I got, for this one here, like I said about the Denver game, we're in a spot where it's off a Monday night. It's a short week. Now, this line's actually ticked down here. Seattle, nice defensive win for them today, right? Good job against Arizona. I'm seeing 7s now, so it has dropped a half point here. Has dropped a half point. Total also down to 52.5. I almost want to say let's take Seattle, but I see the extra half point. It's a no. It's a no play for me. I'm not really interested in it. Sunday nighter Steelers. I said to take the Steelers already. Again, this line's dropped half point as well. We're seeing sixes across the board. I actually see 6.5, and sevens. And you can find a 7. I say take the Steelers. I get it. Trubisky, nobody's going to love him. Take the Steelers in a touchdown. They're going to show up. Tomlin as a dog, the guy, the team, they're going to show up and play. You like Miami laying points to any team? How, you got to score to cover spreads. No. Nope. I already got them. Do yourself a favor. Take them here on Sunday night. And look at this barn burner on a Monday. Pats. I got the Patriots already. I took them at a 6.5. This line is moving. It's a 7.5. It's 8. I got Belichick defense versus Justin Fields. Forget about it. That's a no-brainer for me, number one. Number two, this kid Zappy. I mentioned him in the preseason. I said I loved him. He's come in, looked good against Green Bay. Then at home, here again on the road. Mac Jones, I don't know. I don't know if he's going to come in and start starting again. This kid's going to reel off a bunch of wins. Again, this line's 7.5. I think it's only going to go up. If you want 7, this is the lowest you're going to get with New England right now since you haven't bet it. So total 39.5. Now it's gotten up a point. That's what happens when you got a quarterback chucking the ball around the field and looking good. I would still want to maybe lean a little bit to the over. This because the Bears again. Fields, you see him make some plays. You're like, wow, the guy can throw the ball. But then I can't trust the Bears. I just can't. They had a good game versus Minnesota. Right there. Giants right there. Even against Green Bay. You're close. You're close enough to think you got something. I don't know. Give me the Pats here. Give me the Pats. Got the first down. Yeah, ask for management. Exactly. What are we doing here? Challenge them. Chiefs seem too easy here, but the Niners decimate an alternate line with the Chiefs in play, and you got great lines. Yeah, again, I got a good pick 'em on the money line. It's gone up. It's only going to go up. And if all these guys are still out for the Niners, it's still going to go up. Now, am I going to say on Sunday, am I going to load this game up and be like, hey, take Kansas City? I put one game out today on the site, 2 games out. I had how many games? Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 games today. I put 2 games up for sale because all my lines moved. I mean, Jets plus 10 was a mover. Minnesota at plus 2.5 moved. I put out the Bills, and even that was kind of questionable because I had Bills plus 105 and a plus 1 on my site. If the Chiefs get up to 3 or 4, excuse me. Will I be as thrilled with the number there? No, because that's everybody's pounding them. That's why you got to take it now when it's at 1.5 or 2. You want to get down. And I see 3s popping up now. So if you get a 2.5, grab it while you can. It's only going to go up. This line will only go up. I don't see it sticking at 3. Once the reports come out of who's really out for the Niners, these guys are all still out. The lines, folks, just so you know, they come out on Wednesday for NFL for the next week. I'll take a chance, grab Seattle 7.5 in case Herbert gets hurt tomorrow. Why? Listen, Groovy, if you got the bankroll, and this is why we say you got to have some bullets. You can't worry about day-to-day. Like people like, oh, I got to be able to bet tomorrow because I got a first quarter NBA bet for a Tuesday opening. Listen, if you're betting like that, you're just having fun. You'll never have money. You might think you're winning. You're not. You're not winning. If you can't bet a week ahead of time, you don't have money. You have no bankroll. All right. So discipline yourself. You don't have to blow the load on one game like that. It's $100 not going to crush you, Groovy. Excellent. You're taking a shot. He gets hurt. Maybe the line it comes down. And they put points on the board. They've been putting points on the board. You're getting 7.5 versus a Charger team. We talk about bad head coaches. Let's put that. I almost said San Diego. Let's put that LA team Let's put that Charger head coach up there with the rest of the clowns. I mean, we could start that entire AFC West with the exception of Andy Reid. Him, Hackett, McDaniel. I mean, come on. Yankees cost me here. Come on, Cleveland. Eagles won't score till the middle of the third, but I don't want it. Yeah, I mean, I don't want any point. Let this game end here. I don't care. I'll take a split. Here's the thing. I'll be happy with a split. That's fine. Still a winning day. I mean, go 6-3. I'm 65% on the season, 64%. I'm not worried about going splitting on a day. Grant the Pats -6 before it goes to 7. Seriously, I mean, shop around, get it good. It's only going to go up. The Patriots, the line's only going to go up. People are going to be talking about this kid. Oh my goodness! Tomorrow you'll have the Mac Jones quarterback controversy stuff going on there. That line's going to get bet up. You're going to be talking about the Niners. The sky is falling. That line's going to get bet up for Kansas City. I mean, move early. Corey Jones, welcome. Yes, Marco. Yes, get that under. Yanks are underneath that. Yeah. You know what? I didn't play the under today. I just had Cleveland. Got burned by that under yesterday. I took Cleveland. I said Cleveland in 4 or 5. We got one more. We got Bieber on the hill tomorrow. Oh. We got the Biebs. No, we don't have Bieber. Right? It's Aaron Saval. Why do I think Beaver was playing? It's Aaron Savali, I think, is pitching. See, this game here. I don't know if I'm going to play tomorrow night's game. Are we going to be shocked with these two guys on the hill if this is an over? Do I even have a line on this? I don't think I have a line on this yet. I'm not ready to bet this baseball game tomorrow. I mean, I got a future lined up already on this game. Yeah, nobody's coming out with a line yet on this. What are the Yanks? I mean, seriously, Yanks going to be. I mean, they're home. Let's be honest. They'll throw them out as what, like a 160 fave? Because it's the Yankees. Oh, the Yankees, they have to win. Let's put them out at a 160 spot here. Whatever, something ridiculous. Anyway, who knows? Who knows? All right, listen. Thanks everybody for popping in. Nice seeing everybody. Midday morning tomorrow. You know how we do. Good luck. Let's hope this game stays under. Maybe we pull out a miracle backdoor. I doubt it. We're just taking we'll stick to the under. But I'll see everybody tomorrow for the Midday Money Show. Picks and parlays and bookie bash people. Notification bells on here. Max Wager, winning free picks, either channel. Head on over, subscribe. That's why you see the Midday Money Show during the week. All right? Take it easy.